was about a period of my life that I kept bringing people on because I wanted to find out who killed Tupac. So I brought on Freeway Rick Ross. I don't know what it was, probably 10 years ago. I did podcasts 2 times with him. And he came on and we spoke. And your name came up. And the lawsuit, he tried to sue you twice. I've never seen somebody try to sue somebody twice. That at the end, is it true that at the end of the lawsuit, he had to pay for your legal fees?
He wasted a lot of people's time. I hope he's coping with the crack addiction that he's been dealing with this whole time, and I hope your listeners, I hope you didn't disappoint your listeners listening to that shit. I just hope, man, you gotta maintain a certain level of quality, and you've allowed it to dip
to
a few times.
Put him on.
I mean, you should go and look at your ratings. Pull up the ratings.
Rob, type in YouTube Rick Ross, Bet David. Let's see how he performed. I don't know actually how he performed, but let's look it up.
Let's look it up.
Type in Bet David and Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross was what, 6 years ago? Click on that. I think it performed pretty well. It did okay, 1.6 million.
I'm asking to pull it up. Yeah. Where's the facts? We talking facts. When he sued me, he had to admit the facts about him being an informant, cooperating with. Oh.
Ross, the facts is, my boy, your whole name came from him. Your name was inspired by him, bro. Your whole persona came from Freeway Rick Ross and his story, bro. Like, come on, like, we gotta keep it a beam, bro. You can't just dismiss that, Ross. Like, come on, bro. That is the facts, though. That you got your name from him, bro. You know your real name's William. Like, come on, Ross. Yeah, you ain't fooling the listeners with this one. You ain't.
Oh, we know that. We talked about that. That's not something that we don't know.
Why you're not? That's what people.
Oh, that was the conversation. No, and that's why the interview did well, because we specifically talked about that. He had a big role in that.
You ain't mentioning it to me.
Oh, no. The question I asked
that he was abusing crack.
Yeah,
I'm sure he came and lied to you and told you he made $3 million a day, and he never did. He ever show you a home?
No.
Did he ever show you a home?
He said he owned.
Did he show you his car collection? No. Did he show you his watch collection? What the $3 million a day? Where was it going to? Thank you. Thank you.
I mean,
thank you. This is PBD. Your listeners deserve better. This is Ricky Rose.
Did he at all inspire the name, though? That's the only question.
I thought I've answered that 3 times.
I don't think you did. I think you went to crack, and I know he had the crack issue.
Why would a crackhead
introduce it to a lot of young kids, and it was a bad thing?
Why would a crackhead inspire the boss, Rick Ross, to want to be the informant? That's not. No, that's why the lawsuit failed.
So the two of you guys have never spoken one-on-one,
brother. You lowering the standards of the interview now. We can't focus on crack.
If I ran a poll.
We can't focus on crack.
Hey, Ross, but it's bro. But Ross, come on, bro. You know what you doing, dog. You know what you doing, Ross. You know you got your whole name inspired from, bro. You know your whole backstory, bro. Ross, I read your first book, bro. I read the second one too. Like, Ross, like, we gotta keep it a being now. You being a little disingenuous, bro. You disrespecting the real Freeway Rick Ross. You feel me? Simply because he sued you because you stole his name. But we know, bro, you was inspired by him, bro. Keep it 100, Ross. Come on, dog. Don't do that. Don't do that, Ross.
Have a car show coming out that's so huge in the,
if I ran a
the
poll,
hustlers.
If I ran a poll, which we'll do that. And by the way, we're going to plug every one of those things every day.
Thank you. That's what
the
we
chips.
Need to be.
I'm going to eat the chips. I'm going to plug all this stuff in.
Thank you.
But if I did a poll, Rose, respectfully, okay, if I ran a poll and I said, give me 5 topics you would want me to ask Rick Ross, right, the boss, you, the guy that has one of the greatest hits of all time. One of the
gotta have some real ones really on your platforms. not no shit 40 years ago where nobody's proven anything. It's time to really, that's the thing, that's the difference about, you know, the social media and what's real and what's not. These motherfuckers will wake up and show you they drip check and they jeans and they jackets. No, show us what your TV sit on the wall like, what you living like.
Yeah.
Show us that. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see the imaginary. Where your beer companies at? Where your beers at?
We're going to have some beer today at this
where's
time.
the books at? It's a difference between the real deal and when it's just cap. So I see it every day. I enjoy it. You see it, you laugh. But when it's time for the real deal, the real shit, when they want to.
Y'all, don't ever get it twisted, homie. You can be whoever the hell you want to be on this internet, bro. If you don't want to be yourself, don't be yourself. If you want to play a character, play a character. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, I'd advocate for people to be authentic, to be themselves. But best believe, bro, being yourself and being authentic always ain't gonna get you paid, my nigga. So if you trying to get paid, sometimes just portray something you not. That's what all the rappers do. You feel me? That's what a lot of these so-called influencers do. You feel me? Like they portray a lifestyle and they portray somebody that people aspire to, bro. They really not that though. So just know you can be whoever you want to be on this internet. It's up to you though who you want to be. And it's up to you though to make sure you can sleep at night with that person who you playing on the internet. If you can sleep at night fooling people, being one way on the internet versus being off that, that's cool. Do you? You feel me? But if you know for a fact that you got to be one way or the other, I advise you to take that route. But what I'm going to tell y'all, I never said this before. With the internet, you can be whoever the hell you want to be. You can play whoever you want to play. You know what I'm saying? You can portray whoever you want to portray. Because being authentic and 100% true to you always ain't going to get you paid, homie. I'm going to just keep it 100. What's going to get you paid is the way you get them eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? The more attention you grab, more dollars gonna come your way. But if not, if nobody don't care about nothing you got to say, then you playing yourself, bro. You just wasting your time. You might as well find a way to get it to stand out in this game, bro. And a lot of people do it by just being something they not, or being something, or being one way online and being a totally completely different person offline. You feel me? But that's what I had to grow to realize. You feel me? In this game, in this whole content creation space, bro. Bro, niggas don't be 100% themselves. No, niggas play one way on the camera and then they play another, then they be themselves off it. You feel me? When that camera turn on, they a whole nother different person. You feel me? Versus who they are off camera. Just know that. Don't always feel like you gotta be 100% authentic how you is on camera versus off camera. Because a lot of times it don't go like that, player. It just don't.